Matrix. An arrangement of numbers in the form of rows and columns within brackets is called matrix. The number of that form no, matrix are called elements of the matrix. These are the elements. For example, 2, 5, 8 are the elements of the matrix A. 2, 5, 8, 3 minus 1, 7. These are the elements of A. Um, and and the arrangement of numbers, these numbers in the form of rows and columns is called the matrix. If there are two matrices, then it is called as matrices. There's one matrix, then it is called as itself as matrix itself. The matrices are denoted by capital letters A, B, and C, so on. The matrices are always denoted by capital letter. Then it comes to the order of matrix. If a matrix A has m rows and n columns, then A is called matrix of the order m in m. You should not pronounce like m into n. It is pronounced as m cross n or m by n. We should read like m cross n or m by n. For example, A is equal to 258 3 minus 1 7 whole bracket 2 cross 3. This is the compulsory. When we are writing of matrix, we should always write the order of the respective matrix. First we will write row and then we'll mention column with the symbol of cross. It is the order of m cross n. M denotes row and n denotes column. And then here, for example, one problem we can solve. We'll denote what is the for example, you should for yourself for your reference 270 minus 1. It's mention its order. What is its order? It has two rows, two rows and two columns. First we should denote rows, that is 2. Okay, then symbol cross. Then how many columns are there? 1, while like this columns 2. Okay, here 1 2 3 rows. Okay, only one column is there. Okay, here only one row is here, one row, that is one row, 1 2 3, three columns are there. Then we shall see the general form of matrix. What is general form of matrix? If you denote the this general form of matrix as A by capital letter A, then the first term of matrix A, that is first row, that's in first row, this is the first row, and in first column it denotes here A11, that is A11 shows it is not 11. A11 shows that it's in first row and in first column. Okay, this is in first row, second column, here etc. Then here it's in first column and nth column. It's The column is not ended until the last number is written, until the last number is measured. So we don't know how many columns are there, so we have to mention like nth column. Then here it's in second row, first column, and second row, second column, and etc. End is a second row, first column, etc etc. Here we will write like, we don't know which row it is, so we'll denote it as m. So it's it's in mth row and in first column, then for mth row and in second column, and in mth row and in nth column. We don't know the n, both of this we don't know which column on which row, so we'll mention it as like this. Then its order also we don't know, we should write like m into n. Okay, then let us see now. That's only how we have written over here, that is A23 means is an element in second row and third column. A12 is an element in first row and in second column, and Aij is an element in ith row and jth column, that is mth row and mth row and nth column. Then it comes types of matrices. First type of matrices, that is row matrix. A matrix having only one row is called row matrix. A matrix which has only one row is called as row matrix. Okay, it is the matrix of order 1 cross n. 1 is the mandatory, 1 is compulsory, and n we don't know how many, it can be any value. Yes. That is here we can say, for example, a has only one row. One row is compulsory. For row matrix only one row it should be there. Then column, it's dependent upon that. Column is not mentioned here. The only one row is compulsory. In row matrix, it has only one row, and n is not mentioned, and n can be anything. So here also you can see there are 3 columns and one row. One row is fixed. One row is fixed. Sorry. And to column matrix, a matrix having only one column is called column matrix. Here only one column. Here only one column is there. Here there is 2 rows. Okay, 2 rows. Row can be anything in the column matrix. And compulsory is one column. Only one column can be there. And it is a matrix of order m cross 1, or it can be pronounced as m by n 1. Here m can be anything. In the column matrix, m can be anything and any number, and 1 is comparison. Here there is 3 rows, so I mentioned here m can be anything, rows can be any number of rows can be there, but the column should be 1 itself, 1 only. And then null or zero matrix. What is null or zero matrix? A matrix in which all the elements are 0 is called null or zero matrix, where all the elements are zeros. Here we can, for example, here there is A is equal to all the elements of matrix A is 0, but its order is not mentioned in the null matrix. It can be of the order anything, dependent upon that. The specific thing is the element are zeros in a matrix in which all the elements are zeros. It satisfies. It has order of 1, 2 rows and 3 columns. Here B, it has 1 row and 3 columns. 1 row and 3 columns. It doesn't affect this null matrix. The row order doesn't affect the null matrix, but the elements affect. Elements should be in the order of, like, it should be 0. All the elements should be 0.